I'm Chef Roger, welcome into my classroom. I'm about to teach you how we make some beautiful Quiche Lorraine. Quiche Lorraine is a great little dish with some bacon and cheese. It's a nice little pie that you can enjoy with a little salad, some french fries, other stuff like that. Very easy to make. For that I'm going to need, as a garnish here, to fill my top, some bacon, 60 grams of bacon, 60 grams of grated Gruyere cheese. Then I'm going to make a little custard to put on top of those garnish, which is going to be made with 125 grams of milk, 125 grams of heavy cream, 1 whole egg, 1 egg yolk, a little seasoning of nutmeg, cayenne, salt and pepper. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to render my bacon. I'm going to cook the bacon a little bit. I don't want it crispy, I want some color on it, but not too crispy, okay? So here's my bacon, right here. I have 2 little pieces of 60 grams. I'm going to cut them into what we call lardons. A lardon is a piece of bacon in which you should have a little bit of the fat, a little bit of the meat, fat and meat. And you want to make sure when you get your bacon that it's not all too fatty, because then after in the recipe it's not as good, you know, and it'll be greasy. So I'm cutting that in little pieces here. I've made some, and they're pre-baked already, tart shell here. If you want to know how to make those, if you check out one of my recipes on how to make fruit tarts, you'll see how we blind bake those. It's very easy, and how we make the dough too. It's a pâte brisée. So I was saying I don't want them too big because they need to fit after into those tart shell. Now you could use a larger tart shell if you want. Me, I'm making those individually here because for the purpose of what I need them for after, but if you want to make larger one, up to you. Okay, so my bacon is cut into lardons. I'm going here to put a little oil in my little saucepan here, just to cover the bottom. I'm going to put the bacon in it right away. I don't want to let the oil warm up or get too hot, because then I will get too much color onto the bacon. Again, it's not a recipe where you want a crispy bacon. You want it color, a little bit of texture on the outside and soft inside. Okay? When I say texture, I mean a little bit of a bite, a little crunch, but not crispy. While that's happening here, I'm going to take my cream and my milk, put that into that bowl to make my custard. I'm going to add my 1 whole egg here and an egg yolk, a little bit of seasoning. I'm going to put a tiny bit of cayenne. Depending how spicy you want your food, you adjust. You don't want it too spicy because then you will not taste the rest of the ingredients. I'm going to stir my bacon here. The bacon will be drained after, so if you have a little too much oil, here I see I may have put a little touch less oil. It's just going to drain out after when I strain it. I'm going to let that cook gently. So back to my custard. I'm going to take now my nutmeg. I'm going to ground a little bit of that fresh nutmeg into the custard. And now, using my whisk, I'm just going to stir everything together. Salt is needed, of course. A little bit fresh ground pepper here, which I like. So now that custard is ready. So now that custard is ready, very easy. The bacon is about to be done too. oven set up at 325 degrees to bake those after. Okay, almost done. I'm going to take a little piece of paper towel. I'm going to put here. I'm going to strain my bacon into it. Now you can see the bacon. If there's a little bit of color, it's not too much color on it, and it's not that crispy. Okay. Now, the bacon is here, grated cheese. I have my tart shell. I'm going to fill up those tart shell with a little bit of the bacon. See? Là. I'm going to put, take a piece from here and put it here, like that. I'm going to take the cheese, my cheese on top. And then I'm going to fill them with a custard. Now I'm going to take my sauce dripper here and fill up those little quiche. You don't want to fill them up too much, and you don't want it to start overflowing on you. So it's better to fill it up a little bit, let it set, and you can go back after and add a little bit more if needed. I'm now delicately going to take that and put it in the oven. And you want to be careful when you move it so the custard doesn't drip on the side here. It's a very important point. In my oven, those are small. They're going to take 15 to 20 minutes to be baked. I know when they bake, when I move them around a little bit and it doesn't jiggle too much. Then I take them out, let it set for 10 minutes, and they're ready to be eaten. Into the oven here. The quiche Lorraine are done. They're about to come out of the oven. Beautiful little things we have here. Look at those. They come out great. See, if you shake them, it stays. It doesn't really move. This is good. You don't want to over bake them because then you end up with scrambled eggs. I'm going to let those set. I'm going to serve those again with a beautiful little mixed green salad. And that's going to be a great lunch. Thank you for watching that little class on how to make some beautiful quiche Lorraine. Let me know if you enjoyed, and I hope you stop by again. Thank you. Bye-bye.